Another absence today on the program.
Yep.
The lovely, beautiful, and talented Erock Nagel. And just because he's not here does not mean we cannot just make fun of him. Because the Nagel extravaganza, the Nagel wedding, today.
It's the wedding of the century. For America, anyway, this is our equivalent of the prince getting married.
Prince Charles and Lady Di,
Yes.
that whole thing. Yeah.
This is it.
Yeah. There it is. There it is. Yes, the nuptials.
That's right.
The Nagel Nuptials. You get the Nagel Nuptials. Yeah. Will take place today.
He probably invited the grease man.
What did he do?
Just hoping
Yes,
radio guys
Scott
show
and
up.
Todd. Todd's going to get up and sing a parody song about a wedding. Ugh.
Pointing out people in the crowd like Billy Crystal at the Oscars.
Oh, no. Yeah, he'll probably go that route. The whole top 40. He tries to hide it. And he's been on this show, which is the furthest thing from top 40 radio since sliced bread. No, that doesn't work.
No, that's the best thing since sliced bread.
Thing. The furthest thing since... I wish I had a beat. Hold on.
I'm sorry, I'm thinking so slowly. I have nothing either.
Oh, good. Don't go anywhere, because I got this. The furthest thing from at a Klan meeting.
I would say why, but it makes sense.
Of course it does. But, my God.
This is what it's going to be like.
Yeah.
It's going to be loud and a lot of pomp and circumstance. A lot of plump and circumstance. Why not? He's not
a lot
here.
of pomp and circumference. I hope that the girl's father beats him the way fucking Susan's father beat Arthur.
Yes. Oh, Joe wants to marry you. I want to eat. Take a knife out of the cheese. Can I have some cheese? Oh, I do. I hear it's an 8-layer spam cake.
Wow.
Yes.
I can't wait.
Yes.
I couldn't go tonight because I'm in Poughkeepsie, and I was debating canceling this gig for tonight and tomorrow.
How long did you debate?
Not long, because the money is good, and I haven't been there in a while, and it would have been too long to replace it until February or March, so I couldn't do it. I need the money for the holidays and stuff. But then I found out you're not going, so I don't feel as bad.
I'm not going. I have a big holiday gig at Bar 9, if you remember the old days when me and Joe and Adam Ferrara, Joe Curry, a couple of our friends play bass, guitar, and drums and shit. Going to be at Bar 9. Tearing up the stage with some of that, I like to call old-time rock and roll.
Maybe I should blow off Eric's wedding and just go to that.
You know, for the better time,
Yeah.
Bar 9, or just walking around Times Square.
Yeah, do you want to go to Bar 9 or watch a girl make the worst decision of her life?
I was saying it would just be great to be at the reception and hear, the DJ with the whole. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's introduce the brand new Mr. and Mrs. Erock Nagel. and then her. Oh, and they walk out waving to this. And in her mind, she's just thinking, oh my God, I'm Mrs. Erock Nagel.
A single tear is falling from her.
They think it's a sweet tear. No.
I've made a horrible mistake.
It's the same tear Denzel shed in Glory.
And then when the bride cuts the cake and they do that whole thing where she shoves the cake in his face, he doesn't get any on his face because she manages to get it all in his mouth off her fingers.
Or she pulls her hand back and it's missing, and they have to. It's like feeding a horse an apple improperly.
Like a chimpanzee, he starts eating her face. Oh my God! Oh,
he's gonna have pit stains on his tux.
Dash Wellington is saying the toast is going to be made with garlic butter sauce all around. Oh my God! Who is the best man? Is it Greg Opie Hughes?
No.
What?
I don't know.
How the hell did that not happen? And why wasn't I told?
I don't know who it is anymore.
I know who it was.
Who was it?
Wait, was there a replacement?
last minute.
I heard. Well, from what I heard, somebody was chosen and somebody bailed out, kind of, sort of last minute. So
Wow.
Was I the best man, and I didn't know?
I heard there was 2.
I don't even know.
Somebody bailed out on the guy? What happened?
No.
Hey-o.
The guy that runs Hellman's Mayonnaise, he couldn't make it. Really, Roland?
He was one of them.
Wait, Roland was he asked Roland to be his best man?
Yes.
I can't make it.
Are they that close?
Are they friends?
No.
Then why did he ask him?
Roland get some stuff signed.
Who's giving away the bribes? Steve Blatter? What the hell's going on?
I don't.
You see the
Erock had
band?
his way.
The band is it's Gary and Mel. What are you doing, Eric? Are they giving you a discount?
Hey, who else was on the guest list that I heard about?
I don't know, but I don't think that. I don't think he invited our bosses.
Yeah, but
Our bosses.
not ours.
No.
Yeah,
Why?
yeah.
Who did you hear?
Oh, I heard someone else's boss got invited.
Really?
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know.
You guys know Tim Sabian?
He's actually
Sabian
Yeah, I love
from
Tim.
the Howard Stern show. He's like the head muckety muck over there at
Yeah, he runs
Stern's
Howard's channels.
Yeah, he's invited.
I guess
is he
I guess
going?
there was a rumor.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Because I remember there was a little bit of a controversy because he couldn't make it to Opie's wedding, I think.
That's.
Yeah, and then if he went to Eric Nagel's wedding, oh my God.
Oh God.
Oh my dear sweet Jesus Christ on a cross.
It is quite the guest list.
And
Of
it is
people who were invited.
it is
people
quite
who were
the
coming.
lack of a guest list too, because I just found this out. Oh, are we gossipy
I know.
little
We really
Gerties?
are fucking little Gerties.
Oh, we just gossipy Gerties with this one. What I find out is that our own Danny Ross and Travis Teff not invited,
And
along
D-Boy.
with
D-Boy.
D-Boy also not invited to the wedding. Well, Mars, you know.
Mars, were you invited?
No.
But wait, I mean, what do you expect? Mars isn't going to get invited.
And
Why
the-
not? Maybe his wife
I
can
mean-
make a cake and he could have saved money.
He was invited to wash the dishes.
Oh, damn.
Danny.
Oh,
Talking about his background and how they all wash dishes. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Kenny, were you invited?
Yes.
Kenny was invited.
I was invited. I'm going.
Now, what is the difference between the likes of a Sam Roberts?
Wait a minute. Was Troy invited?
Troy Kwan? Was Troy invited?
Troy? Yes.
Troy
Yes.
was invited. What a willy-nilly
know.
sort of invite list, but I see a pattern here.
What's
right.
that?
I don't know. I don't know, but I do see. Now, Danny's not invited.
Correct.
Travis not invited.
Correct. And
D-Boy not invited.
That's a little odd. Like, do you guys speak to Eric? Like, you talked, right?
Yes. As much as I would think Sam would on a professional level. Do you guys talk much socially, like outside of the boundaries of the program?
We have met socially.
Okay. What
Yeah.
about Troy? Does Troy...
Troy's
meet-
actually known Eric for like 14 years.
What?
Yeah.
How?
They go back to the old days.
No, not Scott and Todd.
No. Back to like when Troy was in Pennsylvania.
I bet you
Yeah,
Troy.
come on in, Troy. I want to know this. Wow, what's this relationship you have with Mr. Nagel? With the Nagel family?
Yeah, I've known him about 14 years.
How'd you meet him?
We met through, I was in a band and he worked for college radio.
You were in a band and he was getting one on his stomach. See, because he's fat.
Yes, no, that's what he was getting from the buffet.
Yeah.
All right, so you were in a band that he worked for college radio.
And he had some way of rigging CMJ, because back in the day, that's how they would sort of, when you were in a band and you wanted to be noticed, they would look at CMJ and he had a way of rigging it. So I don't know how he did it, but he started doing that, and then I started working with this other band that he was doing the same thing for. So
you were one of those bands that thought a college radio guy could get you somewhere.
Well, at least it would help you start charting. So you would show up on the CMJ charts, and then labels would go.
Again, you thought a college jock could get you somewhere.
Well,
Where'd you get? Because I was in the same boat.
yeah. Well,
I used to do college radio shows and things like that. And
They help you?
No! They stunk. They weren't even good jocks.
you know,
Couldn't
it's a
even
gamble.
interview anybody.
You know, you're just trying to make a name for yourself. So
Yeah, I know the game, my friend. But wow, you've known him that long.
Yeah.
All right, I didn't know you guys were like old buddy. What?
Wouldn't you love to hear this fucking air checks from back when he was a college radio guy? Oh, do you have any of those, like from your own stuff being played?
No,
I'd love to hear.
I would. I want to hear some Nagel.
You know
on
Eric
there.
has all of them, but he pretends he doesn't.
Oh yeah, I know.
I mean, he trades radio tapes. Of course, he has every minute that he's been on the internet.
Wait, he trades radio tapes?
Well, he did before, yeah.
With who?
He's an old. He'd
I
go
know,
on
right?
the internet
Who
and he'd
wants
trade
them?
like when he was a teenager. He would tape full radio shows. Like he used to tape Scott and Todd and all kinds of shows and trade radio tapes on the internet.
Would he sell them?
You trade them.
For
You get-
what? Who the
get-
fuck want? Hey, do you have Scott and Todd Tuesday the 8th? Yeah.
No, that's exactly what they would do.
You
Yeah.
get
trade
more
it for other
radio
shows.
tapes.
From what shows would he want?
I don't know. I mean, there used to be, when we could get to his website, there used to be a massive list of what he had and what he wanted. Like, he was serious about it. He was a big radio tape trader.
Well, he's still big, but
Well,
He's still a traitor.
Bigger than ever, really.
he is at an all-time.
nice. But he knows him for 14 years. He could say what he wants.
Wow. Eric's interesting. There's a lot of layers
No,
to
he's
that
not.
little fat kid.
Oh, there certainly are a lot of layers.
Because he's got secrets. That's
Fatty
why he's
layers.
interesting. He keeps secrets.
He does. He's got secrets about himself. Because isn't he a gossipy little Gertie too?
Very gossipy.
But for other people, like he doesn't expose anything about himself. The mysterious Nagel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, he always, like, he talks in, like, code when, like, he keeps details that there's no reason to keep. Like, he
Really?
keeps secrets that are not, like it's
what?
not a secret.
with him.
Like, he'll talk like, well, so-and-so said so, and you're like,
And when he acts like there's something going on, it's a complete non-event.
it's nothing.
Like a really weird. Like I was in the kitchen before, and Robin Quivers walked in, and you know what happened? Nah, she got some coffee. I got a pretzel. Is that the story?
and he pulled you aside, and that's what he pulled
That's
you
a
aside.
horrible story.
She got some coffee. I got a beef shank.
Eric also is known for his terrible practical jokes. Like if you do something that pisses him off,
What's
like,
happening tonight?
like you could fuck with him pretty hard, or something will happen, it'll piss him off, and then like Eric's big version of revenge is like he'll turn your monitor facing backwards and then be like, got you pretty good.
Or a celebrity will come in, and he'll be like, hey, could Sam get a picture with you? And then he's like, I got you back. And
Yeah,
I'm
Eric-
like, yeah, but I got a picture with it.
Eric totally got D-Boy a couple months ago by having him get a picture with MC Hammer.
Face.
Wow, nailed.
And like 2 weeks ago, you guys were making fun of him on the air, and he just played a sweeper for no reason during the show.
Yeah.
That was him getting back.
He got us.
But I like the exclusivity of the wedding. It makes me feel like I'm going to an event that is a place to be seen.
You know what? You got on the other side of the velvet rope,
I know.
and the likes of the scum have to
Yeah.
stand outside.
Oh, we're not standing
And
outside waiting.
No, I didn't think you were.
We're just somewhere else.
All you guys can do is watch from afar.
Go
while we
to
are-
bar 9, Danny.
I guess got no other plans.
Yeah, come on, show up. We'll have a pisser. Yeah, so I see, because we've noticed over the years, there's a couple of camps here. Click. The place can tend to be a bit clicky,
Yeah.
as they say. A little clicky.
It is.
And poor Mars doesn't belong to any.
No.
Nobody wants him. He would
He
love
wants.
to. You could tell, too, because when it's just Opie in the room, he tries to kiss his ass. When it's just you in the room, he's trying to kiss your ass. He just wants to be in a camp.
I thought just conversation.
He just wants to work in the kitchen of either camp. He doesn't.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it is a little clicky, and I've noticed, the people that tend to frequent my house, not invited to the wedding.
You're right. As a matter of fact, I showed up at your Halloween party. I probably almost lost myself an invitation.
You really almost, if you would have stayed longer, you showed up for, I believe you were there for 16 minutes.
Well, I had to go and do a show.
Well, whatever.
At
Whatever.
9
This
o'clock.
channel.
Yeah, at 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
We were there at like 5.
I was there. Yeah, I was there at 5. I stayed for like an hour and a half, and then I had to drive in here.
Oh, what a long drive.
And then I had to prep for a show. It was on this channel.
Well, it's nice to see Jess with her little bunny ears. That was very cute.
She did have bunny ears on.
Jessica Rabbit.
Yes.
That's what she was.
Jessica Rabbit.
Jessica Rabbit.
Her name's Jessica.
I know. When is one of the nuptials taking place?
Well, we're not
Sam
engaged,
Roberts.
so
The Roberts wedding.
it would be a little early to set a wedding date when there's no engagement.
Is there any talk about engagements in your life? Or
Well,
anything?
I mean, we've been dating
Does mommy allow it? Will your mommy?
She would be absolutely fine with it. Yes.
Really?
Yeah,
Would
well,
she insist on giving you her engagement ring to give to Jeff?
With a dress? Do you think she'd make her with a dress?
Yeah.
She might if she ever.
Some oldie time Little House on the Prairie traditional dress.
He has to bang Jess in the dress that his mom wore. He sees a stain on the back right by the ass part. He's like, oh no, what happened?
Oh, it's sardines and buttermilk.
There's cracker crumbs by the crotch. Oh no.
Oh, that would be terrible.
No, she has no engagement ring to.
What?
For Jess to wear, so.
Why doesn't your mommy have an engagement ring?
Because my dad proposed over the phone and then.
Of course he did.
It's just more mystique.
He's a cheapskate. He didn't want to buy a ring.
He really is a skinflint.
Well, because
Did he make her stick her finger through his little mustache to the curly part?
No,
and be
that's
like,
not the
oh, will
ring."
you marry me? It's like the ring for the night he clipped it off.
No, because they were dating, I guess, when they were living in Detroit.
Dating means having sex, by the way.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure they
In
were
the back of the
intimate.
car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Detroit?
The Studebaker.
That's great.
Oh, Detroit.
Yeah, they both went
Romance
to
City,
Detroit.
they call it.
Yeah.
Oh, God. They
And
get
then-
sucker punched and robbed.
That's right. They'd park on 8 Mile and she'd blow him. Sorry, sir.
No, it's fair.
Wow.
And then my dad moved to California, and once he got out there, I think he got a cold, and
They
he
said
got
that's the place you ought to be.
yeah. But then he called her and asked her to marry him. So then he went back to Detroit, married her, and then brought her back to California.
The fuck is that about?
I'll tell you what happens when you leave and you realize that like the sex you're having is not as good as the stuff back home. You got to go back and get the girl back
California
home.
sex doesn't beat Detroit sex?
I guess
I
not.
Who
think
knows?
hands down it does.
Maybe it depends on what people like. You never know. I mean, could be some fetish there. Or,
No, I
don't know
think
what
it
it
was more
was.
traditionalist. Here
Oh,
it
really?
is. His dad's very traditional, and I think the California chicks little too wild for pops.
You think so?
Little
Apparently,
too wild. Did he have his wild streak?
apparently they used to throw like parties every single weekend before they had kids.
A Tupperware party.
I don't know what kind of party.
swinger parties.
Oh, you think
Oh,
the
yeah.
hotel keys and
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
Detroit, cuckold city.
oh wow, I didn't know about this. No,
Oh, yeah.
so even over all these years, he never decided to, you
No,
know,
I just said fuck that. No.
fuck that.
Yeah, no.
Never decided. Wow.
So she doesn't have an engagement ring, so I won't have to worry about that.
What about wedding band type thing? They got
They
that.
have, well, yeah, it's just
then
like
you
a
need
plain
that.
wedding band.
Plain
Yeah, it's
Plain
like-
Jane, little gold band.
yeah, that's it. Just a plain gold band.
Now that doesn't mean you're gonna, be the same thing. You've been with Jess how long now?
Over 5 years.
5 years.
Yeah.
Do you say you love her?
Yes.
And she says, "I know."
No,
She doesn't pull a fucking.
no, she responds appropriately.
Come on.
She responds, okay.
After 5 years, she's still all right. It's just uncomfortable when I bring
Terrible.
it up.
I thought she gave you the old Han Solo. I love you. I know. And then frozen.
Yeah.
Gone.
No.
that
That was his line?
Yeah.
I know. That's
I
funny.
know.
That's pretty funny. Actually.
It was a great line. It's like, fuck you, I'm being frozen in carbonite. I know. Or carbon.
I know.
What? He backed up his computer or something. I don't know.
No, that's carbonite. This is different.
Oh, literal James.
Guy who gets angry at the jokes.
Well, when one comes out, let me know.
So, Eric, it's weird. How did Eric invite certain people? I could never invite
I know
Troy,
that.
not Sam, or Sam and not Travis.
It's
Yeah.
weird.
awkward. It's awkward.
If I was to have a wedding, I would invite either all the staff or none of the staff.
Yeah, it would be
I would
too
think
awkward.
I would probably go for all.
Yeah, even the
Yeah,
little
yeah.
glistening snot under your nose wouldn't stop you from doing that.
I'll wipe that now.
Poor Sam has a cold.
Oh, you little sniffly.
Yeah, he is.
But you
No,
know
I
what?
guess so.
Not getting invited to Eric's wedding saves me at least $100.
At the very
$100.
least.
Well, yeah, figure a gift, a babysitter.
Jesus Christ, what year is this?
Yeah.
$100?
I don't
At
charge.
least I say. Well, I mean, it's Eric.
A gift, a babysitter. What would you give him a little cash in the envelope?
Yeah.
What, like $10?
Well, for Eric, yeah.
Yeah, I've been trying to talk Jess down in amount.
Oh, you're really?
Oh, yeah.
I could only imagine the conversations that take place with the people for the gift.
Because I have to tell her, I'm like, look, we both know Eric and me work at the same place, and he makes significantly more money than me.
Oh, God, this must be a great discussion.
So,
Wow.
Cheapskate and hot chick. It's like a 70s film with James Caan.
She doesn't want to be embarrassed because she's friends with his bride-to-be. And I'm like,
oh,
look.
that's right. There's that dynamic, too.
Yeah.
How much is the difference between what you want to give and what she wants to give?
I would probably like to give half of what she wants to give.
Wow.
Wow. So I'm going to guess Jess wants to give 200 and Sam wants to give 100. That's my guess.
It's more or less. And 100 is like I'm like, look, I don't want to give 100, but
You don't even want to give 100.
because he makes look for what he does around here, he makes a lot more money than me.
By the way, this is one of the invited guests. Imagine what the uninvited guest would have been thinking.
Troy has made it clear that he's not bringing a gift this evening.
Troy, no gift whatsoever.
Well, technically, I have a year to deliver a gift. So,
But he said to Eric's face, technically I have a year, and hopefully you'll forget by then.
That's good.
Because you're not getting one.
times are tough. And I know
Well,
he makes
yeah.
a lot of money.
Tough economy right
Yeah.
now. Very tough.
More than you?
Absolutely. Probably double.
That's,
Wow,
he doesn't need it.
Then, yeah, that's kind of a weird thing to give money to
And
somebody.
let's not forget, he also stole $100,000 from us.
Yeah, I told him that too.
That is true.
I said take my 100 out of the daily newspaper.
That is true. Years ago, he did win a daily news
$100,000.
$100,000
Using
contest.
a show newspaper.
And it was a show newspaper.
Which all the fans still think that's why everybody makes fun of him, because we're all jealous that he won the lottery.
I forgot about
wouldn't
that.
be? Wouldn't be.
That's it.
Does he still have any of that money? Come on.
He invested in a property in Florida. The old homestead.
Really?
Yeah.
Does it do good?
It's a condo. So, and where is it?
His father has money. He's smart, so he might have.
Yeah.
His dad does not.
He comes from a very good place.
Of course.
Yeah.
He also,
He's loaded. He can afford it.
Yeah.
when he started working at XM, he bought a ton of stock for like $13 a share. So he's not that smart with money.
$13 a share.
That's
Yeah,
so great. His
it's-
father probably said, "Start a nest egg for yourself."
It's creeping up, but wow, that might
He
take a
did
little
that
while.
whole thing where you take X amount of dollars out of your paycheck and it just automatically goes into buying more stock.
Pre-tax, so you save a lot of money.
That's great. It's exactly what Enron did. It's perfect.
Yeah.
Is that what they did?
Wonderful. Oh yeah. They were giving you the option to either put it in a sound retirement fund, or just buy this company stock, which is just going through the roof. So people did opt. And this is another thing where it's like, all right, Enron they were fucking just despicable criminals. But the greed factor on the employees going like, well, I could slowly build my retirement plan over the years, or I could make a fortune overnight.
Was it a Ponzi or no?
No, not so much a Ponzi as a downright out and out lies.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They were juggling the books, making the stock. What do they call that? Falsely inflating the price.
Okay.
And
who was the head in Enron? Who was the big
shenanigans.
name in that? It wasn't Kenneth Lay.
Eric Nagel. Wow. Was, the head of that. It was a fantastic thing. What the fuck was his
It was
name?
Dave Enron.
Was it Dave Enron?
Oh, okay.
It was not.
I'm so
Dave
stupid.
Enron.
I knew that didn't sound right.
Dave, you should have said Ted
Yes.
Enron.
Yes. It was me and Ron. We're friends. Ted and Ron.
Travis told me it's Ken Lay.
It was Ken Lay. I was right.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, Ken Lay.
Is he in jail?
I don't think so.
All right. So were you hurt not to be invited, Travis?
Honestly, no.
Danny, a little bothered?
No,
That your coworker didn't ask you?
No.
I think they're probably not necessarily hurt, because they probably in their heart didn't specifically want to go, but it is kind of like you're making
I'm amused.
you're making it like it's like a very clear sign.
It is I'm in a quandary about it, because it's like you would think you'd invite the entire staff, and then you don't. You're
Right.
selective.
Here's the weird thing, especially with Sam, because everybody thinks that me and Eric have like a thing or something, and there's really no thing. I haven't the last time I really got mad at Eric, legitimately, it was so long ago I can't even remember what it was over.
Yeah.
We're not best friends.
He doesn't like when you demean his job on the air.
Yeah, but even that happens once in a blue moon for the most part. Sam, however,
Blue moons every day.
Sam.
yeah.
No, I don't really. I don't really hang on. I don't harp on Eric too much. But Sam will bust Eric's balls.
Yeah.
Every day of the week and make fun of him, and just every time, and when Eric is in here getting his balls
with
busted,
an impish grin.
Sam's the one in the background going, "Hey, you fat." Hey, you
I
stubborn."
know. Yes.
And then I don't get the invite. Not like I care, but then Sam, and I see the same behavior going on with Stevie, where Sam delivers Stevie all of the abuse.
Yeah.
But then he hates me.
Yeah,
And Travis. And I
when
think
you
the same,
guys,
you
when
had the
you
same
guys
thing going on with Eric.
get mad at Eric and Stevie, you're coming from a very angry, like you guys get very mad and start yelling, and then people get hurt. Whereas I'm just coming from a silly place.
Because you're a baseball bat to the head, whereas Sam is more of like a slow stomach cancer.
Yeah.
They don't understand what he's doing, and by the
Until
time
they're
it's too
dead.
late.
Yeah, it's just too late.
I'm just
You'd
being
make
charming.
You'd make a great Manson or Hitler.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment.
I think so.
Where's Roland? We got to get Roland in here. I have to hear how that went down.
What? Yeah,
best man. Who's the best man?
I think they must have been switched out with his personal friends, but
Was it
somebody it should have been in the first place?
yeah.
Is Dave going?
Eastside Dave is going.
Eastside Dave is going?
Eastside Dave got the invite.
Which, by the way, guarantees the wedding will be a horrid memory for everyone involved.
Troy said he plans on getting completely fucked up because of this open bar.
Who, Dave or Troy?
Troy plans on doing
Troy.
it.
Food will be good, though.
Dave, you don't have to even tell.
Eastside Dave also does.
Of course.
And he sat them at the table with me, who I've been known to instigate a couple things. So it's not going to be a
Hey,
pretty
Dave,
scene.
why don't you, and
Or
then...
Troy, I think Dave's
Hey,
drinking a little
Troy.
more than you.
Why don't you... Yeah.
You want to see Dave get drunk?
I want to see,
hope-
I want to see the wedding get ruined.
I hope that Dave's. I hope Dave's asshole is the ring bearer.
Oh, yeah. Wouldn't that be great?
Or so she has to stick her finger in his ass to
And
put the
then
ring on.
pull it out, and there it is.
There's a pucker. There's like a one prize.
Right on her little finger. Well, Roland's in studio with, wow, he's got a Bruce Springsteen shirt on. Bruce. Holy shit, Bruce. Bruce. Ew.
So what happened with hold on a second. What happened with Eric's wedding? He asked you to be the best man?
Well, I don't talk about my private life on there. So.
girlfriend, let me tell you.
Yeah, Roland's a gossipy Gertie too, isn't he? We're all just hens today.
It's like I'm the Real Housewives.
Yes.
That's Samantha.
Now you were asked. Now did you
during my unemployment years, like Castaway, where people feed you, you just like nod your head as you eat. I don't know, nobody did. So they go, want to go for food down here? Well, I'll buy your waffles.
Oh, so that was the setup to asking you, like you needed a moment
I eat my
alone.
waffles, and then I was stuffing my face. He goes, we're getting married. I'm like, all right. And then he said, you want to be best man?
Pass the syrup, please.
I mean, we're not. I mean, it's friends, but I'm the next like
Butter. Butter. You got the butter.
Oh, it was melted
Trying
butter.
to have a sensitive moment, a poignant moment with Roland, and Roland's just grabbing condiments off the table.
Yeah, it's like trying to talk to Billy Bob Thornton and Sling Blade. It's just
yeah. What's going on in that mind?
And then you go, best man. Go, well, don't you need somebody who you know for a long time?
Well, you're closer to, right?
Yeah, closer to like my buddy David or my buddy Kevin. We like halfway grew up with each other from 15 years old on up.
Yeah.
So I thought, I'm like, oh, all right. He goes, well, you get free food there. I'm like, I don't know how long I was to be unemployed.
Yeah.
So like free food. I'm like, I guess so.
But there are expenses that come with being a best man.
I didn't know that.
And responsibility.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah.
Until I Googled away, and then I called my brother. I go, "What's the best man?" He goes, "Oh, it's like $4,000." I'm like, "Fuck, girlfriend."
You gotta spend money to do what?
You have to take him out to dinners and this.
Yeah, you have
gotta
to do
do
the
that. You gotta
bachelor
do-
party. You
yeah,
have to get him a
bachelor party.
gift.
I'll show you my
Big
underwear
gift.
with a big shit stain when I find out how much it costs.
The toast. You could make or break a wedding.
It
with
doesn't
a
matter.
good or
All the
bad
Nagels
toast.
are drunk, so it doesn't.
Yeah,
Roland just thought he was gonna.
the Nagels.
He just thought best man meant he was gonna get to go to the wedding and have a front row seat, and that's it.
Or he had won something. I'm the best man.
He just has to show up and high five everybody.
I thought, like Danny thought, you just hang out, top shelf liquor. I'll pound down a bunch.
Eric lied and told him Bruce was his wedding band. Okay. Ooh.
I know, but well, they said there would be a band who played Bruce. That was
It was one of the selling points.
But now it's a DJ who plays like 80s music.
Oh, that'll be.
I think
so.
I think I know why Roland was asked to be best man.
Why?
All the pieces are coming together. Troy, you weren't asked to be best man. Were you invited to the dinner last night?
No.
I was
14 fucking years.
I was invited to the dinner last night,
Here's
but I couldn't go. But he knew I couldn't go to the wedding, so I think he invited me for that. But I had to work, so I couldn't go.
But he also invited Opie to the dinner.
Yeah.
Which makes me, and Roland's the best man, which makes me think that Eric doesn't really have a semblance of who's a close friend and not. Eric is looking at the people who can do things.
Yes.
For, like, he wants people who have careers in show business. He wants Roland, who knows celebrities. He can be the best man. This is networking.
I don't think I was invited to the dinner, was I?
Oh, I shouldn't have said anything then.
Did you go?
I didn't know that.
No, I wasn't invited to it. That's what I'm saying.
I don't care.
I wasn't invited to dinner.
See, I wanted to go because I like Eric a lot, but I wanted to go to the wedding because it would be a hang with the guys and all my friends at fucking work. Right. I didn't know that none of you guys were going. I would have been fucking miserable if I canceled this weekend.
Oh my God, imagine
Me and
that.
Troy would be there.
No, yeah, but it was like you guys, but it was like only 2 guys from the show. I thought it was gonna be the whole show.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, I don't even think. I think he told yesterday that there may be like random people at our table. It's going to be Dave, Troy, and me with some
seat fillers like they use at the Academy Awards. They just pop people in there.
I don't want to be the big attraction at the wedding.
You would be.
You would be celebrity number one.
Oh.
He'd be introducing you to everybody because he knows a celebrity.
Or Mars's family is doing the valet. ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó? Aquí, Mars. Aquí. Fini food, senor, por favor.
Mars running into like catching keys, running out to the lot.
Upgrading his car as it goes along.
Putting fuzzy dice in there.
Catching air as the Superman music plays, like Ferris Bueller.
Yes. Change missing from your car. Hey,
Yeah, Mars has to tell you he's not responsible for lost or stolen iPods.
Roland, I got to ask you now, since you declined being best man. Now, first you accepted.
Over food, yes.
Yes. Now, how did you decline? Because that's an awkward thing to have to then tell somebody.
Especially when the wedding's 3 weeks out.
Wait, when did you tell him no?
I don't.
Well, I mean, all told, this wedding was planned in 3 months.
Yeah.
So it's like,
yeah.
There wasn't a lot of time
Yeah,
either way. Like even if you told him like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, I try to remember. It was like if you told me, like if you go, hey, you want to go eat and kill a dog, and I was broke, I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah. Kill a dog.
Yeah. We're gonna eat? Yeah.
So how did you approach him and tell him you then could not be the best
Well,
man?
it's like I go, well, guess who's not going to be there on your wedding? He's like, I don't know who. I'm like, ta-da!
And what did you say?
And then he was like, oh. And then it got awkward, so I just like going, it's not a big deal.
You're the guy canceling.
But I said, like, how long your marriage really is going to last? Statistic show.
Damn. Oh.
But he was getting nervous, cold feet. I'm like, all together,
Yeah.
I'm doing myself a favor.
Yeah. And he was fine with this?
I backpedal like a motherfucker. Woo, woo, woo.
Did you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you? Was he mad at you?
A little.
Yeah.
He was probably hurt too.
I bet he was hurt.
A little.
He thought Roland was going to be his big show business best
It's
friend.
such an odd choice. Not that you're an odd choice, but your relationship's an odd choice. You don't know each other that like that.
Didn't even ask Gittles.
Best man is someone
Who's
you grew
Gittles?
up with.
Gittles is his friend who's been around forever. He went on one of the homeless shopping sprees, but we all love Gittles.
Gittles?
Just 'cause his name is...
That is a
See everybody laughing in
fantastic
the other
name.
room.
Everyone's laughing. Gittles.
Gittles is exactly the person you would think is Eric's best friend.
Is he a guy from the past?
Yeah, he was Eric's roommate.
Like he's Eric's legit friend.
Yeah.
Oh. So is Gittles now the best man?
But if you look
I
at
don't think
Gittles,
so.
you say, yeah, that's Eric's best friend.
How do we not know who Eric's best man
Gittles, I
is?
know. Who's Gittles?
He's very private, Eric.
Yeah, I think he emailed like 4 people though after I said no.
Oh, gosh.
He emailed like BCC them like, hey, congratulations.
Oh, he BCC.
Hey,
So-
blind CC.
So people couldn't tell that they were on an email with 3 other people.
I don't talk about that, Sam.
Okay, you're right. Okay,
No, but-
you imply things.
yes, I do.
Yes.
Who did he ask? Finally, who did he get?
I don't know.
We'll
Somebody-
find out. Mystery best man tonight.
Yes, you'll find out.
Plus,
I'm sure
you
you're
have
going to dish all the
you have to
dirt.
take 2 days
Oh,
off,
yes.
and I can't take any day time off, so.
Yeah.
Why you have to take 2 days off? he
Oh,
only
that
took-
was that was
he
all,
only
that
took
was the
1 day.
excuse. Yeah, the time off. Now, also, Eric Nagel got a wedding. He got a because he's a skinflint. Got
Eric's cheap?
Yeah. Well, it seems so because he got a Friday wedding.
Oh God.
Last minute kind of a thing because weddings are usually planned, especially if you're.
There's a bird in here. I keep hearing.
Yes. Especially if you were, you've been engaged for a while and been with the same girl
Couple
for
years.
a while.
3
Yeah.
years.
You would think
They got engaged the same weekend that Opie got engaged.
Yes, and Opie
Oh, my
has a
God.
6-month-old, and he's been married forever. And
Yeah, we celebrated an anniversary.
yeah.
We were talking about this before the show a little bit. We were saying how Fan back when everybody remembers Stan, right?
Oh, wow.
And when Stan decided that it was time for him to get married, because he knew Erock had wanted to get married too, so Stan kept going, when are you going to schedule your wedding date? Because I don't want to interfere with your wedding.
God, they've been married. I have short hair at Than's wedding.
Yes.
Yeah, they've been married for about 2 years.
Oh my, Than, wait, tall guy looks like a praying mantis. I remember him.
Is he invited to the Nagel wedding?
Oh, hell no.
Of course not.
Wait, is there a reason for this wedding being so fast?
He keeps saying
speculate.
it's more secretism, but he keeps saying, "I just wanted to get it over with."
And he said he got somebody approached him with a good deal on the hall and everything.
Well, it's Friday. It's 7 o'clock at
And
night.
it's Friday,
in Jersey.
7 at night in Jersey, which, by the way, would have been a fucking nightmare for anybody. Could you imagine driving to Hoboken?
You'd have to
going
take a
to have
train.
to.
You'd have to take a
have
train.
to.
But you have to get cabs at like $80.
Oh yeah.
Those gypsy cabs over there.
Gypsy cabs.
I don't know. They don't speak
Jeez, they
English.
kill
Like,
you. You get killed.
That would have been a nightmare.
I actually have to do Eric's work today since he's not here, and then try to get out of here early so I can get home, put a goddamn suit on, and then drive to Jersey.
Why didn't you bring a suit with you? Just change here. Have Jess meet you here.
Or go see Harry Potter.
And if you have to do Eric's work and get out early, that should be a
Shouldn't
problem.
take too long. You're right.
That's-
You're right.
I don't even know what he
You
does.
should start now. I'm just.
Yeah, you can actually leave now. If you
Oh,
You have to go on Twitter and eat Subway.
And Troy's got to come over to my place because he can't get to Jersey from here.
No, huh?
Why?
Because he'd have to get two subways to a train to a cab.
How hard is how far is it from the train? Hoboken's small.
It's like 15 minutes up or 20 minutes up from the train station.
Really?
It's not a convenient place.
It was like when Liza Minnelli went to Arthur's party. She used to take
2 buses and a cab, lady.
and a cab and a train and
Get
I'm
on here.
and shut up.
That
They just
ugly
people-
monster.
Oh God!
You're like all the space. You're like, yeah, because nobody wants to come here.
Oh, God.
Nobody wants to come
so
here.
far out.
That was Roland.
Hoboken, huh?
Sam wrote that on a piece of paper. So
Oh, yeah.
there you go.
Is it more
Roland's
Hoboken or is it more Jersey City?
I think more to the
JC.
left there, yeah.
It's by the
Yeah.
Statue of Liberty thing.
Oh, boy.
wow.
Camden.
Why would he do it on a Friday night, the
I
week
mean,
before
'Cause
Thanksgiving?
it's cheap.
It's much less expensive.
It's cheap, but
do it on
like we
Friday.
said, he's got some cake, you know,
oh, yeah.
and a lot of it he eats it.
And his bride to be is doing very well too.
yeah,
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to say anything. I don't
Well, she's
wanna
a wonderful
disparage
person.
The wonderful future Mrs. Nagel.
That's why we're all so confused by it.
Because,
We just want to give our condolences.
Yes, yeah, actually,
to her.
it's condolences that should be given.
Everybody, does anybody have any objections? 80 people are going to stand up. What are you doing?
Yes, including Eric's whole family.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't
Her
matter.
parents.
No loyalty. The new best man, whoever he is.
Yeah, who is this new best man? Who is it? Did he ask Howard, Artie Lang? Who's doing it?
No one
I think
knows.
Gary, you're in the book signing.
He's got Pat Cooper doing it.
Who told you that?
He's a good man to marry. He has no idea who it
I'm
is.
the best man. I'm the best man. I have dignity. Dignity. Yeah, poor Erock. All right. Well, that's the Erock's nuptials.
Wow.
You'll be going.
Is
to
Opie
Sam.
going, you think?
I believe he is planning on going.
Yeah, he's planning on going to the nuptials. But I'm sure our own Sam Roberts will have full
Oh, yes.
accounting because you know how to keep your eyes open, your ears open. You don't drink a lot,
Right.
So you know we'll ask Troy, and he'll go, "I don't fucking know."
I'll have to give you all the Troy stories because he won't have a fucking clue what
Dave
happened.
will just be like, and then he took the wedding, and I was drinking. So
Yeah.
you don't know what he's talking about.
Sam's like a mongoose. He just kind of shows up,
Oh,
peeks,
yeah,
gets all
yeah.
the information, sneaks out.
Yeah.
It's creepy.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear all the details of the Nagel wedding.
I can't wait for it
The
to go
Nagel
down.
nuptials.
And then Jess was like, she's talking about what time we have to leave because she was like, well, we can't be late to the wedding, to the
Yeah.
ceremony. And I'm like, why? All the action's going to take place at the
Ceremony
reception.
blows.
Yeah.
I went to Opie's ceremony. I don't know if I've been to one since then. I hate the ceremony. You only go with really close friends.
Yeah, I haven't been to a wedding ceremony.
They fucking
Yeah,
stink.
I've the more weddings I go to, the less ceremonies I go to. I just start going to the reception. Fuck
Yeah.
it.
Here's the money. Take this.
Yeah.
And they will never know that you weren't there.
Fuck.
And now a letter The letter from John to the Corinthians is read by someone that can't fucking read. It's always someone stumbling through their shit. And now I'm reading, the bride and groom have decided to make their own vows. I vow to lock the refrigerator at night. And, I vow to, I don't know, what do I vow to do? Get my stomach stapled.
Do you promise to not take Frigidor rides? Because Piggy broke Frigidor by riding on it.
Piggy, yeah, his refrigerator door fell off once, didn't it?
Yes, it
he
did.
Just went to open it and it fell off. That's saying a lot.
He would just open it and ride it closed and open it again.
NASA checked the hinges and they just had stress cracks on
Yeah,
them.
there was an O-ring problem with Eric's refrigerator door. Poor fat kid's not even here.
The O-ring is his mouth. Too much food going into it.
Yeah, there was a gimbal lock and his kitchen exploded.
That poor motherfucker.
But the good news is that Jess, until yesterday, was not aware of the 1 year to give a gift rule.
Oh, really?
So I'm going to see if I can sell her on that to at least get like a momentary reprieve from giving anything. Because Troy's got the right idea. There's no reason.
I already sent a gift.
Yeah, he told us that you did.
Oh, you did?
Yes, he said it was a very nice gift.
Ah.
And we tried to say, Troy actually brought this up. It's genius of him. He said, why don't you kind of make it like a show gift? Like to see if that could be
I was
from
trying
the
to piggyback. Sorry, dude.
Oh,
see if that could be from the
yo.
show.
Damn.
We should all sign a shirt for him.
That would actually be his favorite gift.
He would
Yeah,
probably
he
like
would put it up too.
Yeah.
I should have got him a nice, like, something like that. Eric's good to me. He gets me stuff signed, like all that stuff. That's how we judge our friendships on this show. Who gets my picture signed?
Yeah.
It really is a shallow place.
Me and Eric actually had a moment, though, the
What?
other day. Yeah, he came up, and he had, like, the serious Erock face on. And he shook my hand, and he was like, I just want to, thank you for the... And he always tries to get it when you're alone.
Yeah.
Like
'Cause
no
this
one else is in the
he's trying
studio.
to make a real
He wants to have a real
serious
sincere moment.
Yeah.
So it's like, I just want to, thank you for the gift. And I hope before the smile and no problem, he didn't see the utter horror in my face that I had no fucking idea what Ange had bought for him.
I'll tell you this. I think that I think he was tipped off to that because he said,
Oh, was he?
He said, yeah, Aunt sent me a really nice gift. He told us it was like a wine refrigerator or something. And then he said, of course, the packing slip said Angela Maresca on it, but...
Oh, damn! Oh, tripped up!
So, but you got Erock a wedding gift.
Well, Ange.
Oops.
Hey, some things get lost in the mail. What are you going to do?
I got to give him something now, though. I have to give him
Whoopsie.
something.
I'll buy him a
Yeah.
toasty sandwich.
Postal service is not reliable these days.
No, it's not.
Are you wearing a suit, Roland?
He's not going.
Oh, you're not going at all?
No, he can't. He said he wasn't the best man because he couldn't go.
Oh!
He's not going at all.
No. I'll be with a wizard hat. What?
What are you doing?
What? I don't even know what that means.
Harry Potter.
Oh, you're going to see Harry Potter?
No.
He's nodding.
Roland didn't want to be best man at a wedding to go see Harry Potter. It's the best thing I've ever heard in my life.
Oh, that's
Supposed to be
fantastic. Wow, we get a suggestion coming in. Sam should re-gift the Nageltron.
Gotcha TV.
Yeah. That's a great idea.
That is a good one.
Yeah. He would feel the weight of it and be all psyched because he'd think it was a box of candy.
And now I also hear tell, a little more gossip going on.
Gossip.
That Eric is off until December.
That's right.
December 1.
He's decided to just...
Yesterday was his last day.
Yesterday's last day. He's coming back in December. Because I guess they're taking a honeymoon.
That's right.
Which is good.
The Nagels will be spending the next 2 weeks.
That's what I want to know. Where? It's got to be somewhere
Nice.
nice and sunny.
Okay.
I would think... I'm going to guess Atlantis, Bahamas.
I'll tell you, you would be closer if you had said Atlantic City because the Nagels will be spending 2 full weeks, more, or maybe more at this point, in lovely Hoboken / Jersey City at the Nagel residence.
They're not going away.
I asked him. He said he was just sitting home.
Playing Red Dead Redemption.
She's out. What is he doing?
I don't know what her work schedule is. I don't know if she's taking the time off, but I do know that he is taking off from today until December 1st. And I asked him what he would be doing, and he said, sitting home playing Xbox.
He gave her the longest-lasting roofie I've ever heard
It's
of.
incredible.
It is amazing.
She's way, no offense,
out of his
way
league. No
out of his
offense.
league. Much
Out
hotter.
of his
Very
league.
much out of his league.
She's a sexy chick, man. She's hot.
Yes.
What a bad judgment she has.
Oh, my God.
And she's real cool.
Yeah, she's fun to hang out with.
Yeah.
There's got to be something wrong.
I guess
You know what?
opposites attract.
I'll bet you there's something.
Attractive, cool.
She's good at her job. I bet you there's something wrong with her. Like, she probably has no feet. We just don't know that.
Oh, no. You think there's just prosthetic little wooden feet?
Yeah, like she has just like two nubs for feet. There has to be something.
How great would it be if she heard this whole break and then canceled the wedding today?
Oh!
Because of us.
Just runs from the altar in tears.
Listen to former best man giggling.
I know, he's giggling.
And that's just not, oh, you said something funny laugh. That's real. I really feel exactly what you're
that
saying
would make
laughing.
He ran
so
the
happy.
scenario through his head for a second and really got a good chuckle out of it, didn't you?
Yeah, and the wizards are ringing in my head, too.
You're
Yeah.
excited about Harry Potter tonight.
I'm going 2 hours early.